So, we are here with your weekly dose of woo to talk about being a badass, specifically how to do this in the Virgo season. And the reason why this is so cool and so amazing, and I'm really excited about it, is that we have slid out of Mercury retrograde. Mercury has gone direct. You can no longer blame your life issues on Mercury. I am so sorry. Everything is your fault again. Meh. But with Mercury going direct in Virgo, the the sign of like being detail oriented, how is being detail oriented helping and hindering you, your business, and your life? So a lot of people will have a vague concept of what they want to manifest or even their goals and tasks, but they don't get down to like, these are all the details it takes. A great example is I run events. I run the Sound Symposium, my event in October, and I also run other events around the country. And it's like an event, but then there are literally thousands upon thousands of details that go into an event. And that's where Virgo comes in. It's like, okay, get all the tiny little details set up because you can say, I want to be successful. But what steps do you need to take? What detailed steps do you need to take? Or you could be the exact opposite and be so detail oriented because you're coming out of a fear base and it's causing you to stall. So it's like, okay, I have to do this tiny step and then this tiny step, and you're not moving forward because of it. So those are the two ways that you can deal with being detail oriented in the Virgo season. The thing about figuring out which one you need to do and be and exist with has a lot to do with the element of Virgo. Virgo is very earthbound. It's Earth moves in seasons and years. And so it's a very slow moving energy. And that's not to say you're manifesting and your details and your to do list need to be slow, but they do need to be methodical and they do need to be realistic, which is where grounding into Mother Earth comes from, which is one of the exercises we're going to do today. Because so many people have their to do lists, but they're not realistic. If you have 15 things on your to-do list, but you literally physically and like your awakeness can only do five, you are setting yourself up to fail. You are setting yourself up to have a very different energy around the tasks that you're doing, which is not the goal. The goal is to get the dopamine hit. The goal is to succeed in taking the action steps to manifest the life of your dreams. The goal is to be successful in your business. And if you are setting yourself up to fail in the first steps, you're gonna fail. Like there is no magic gnome dancing around you fixing all your fuck ups. You are going to have to fix them yourself. So it's being very aware of that energy and what you're going into. And so the first thing I want everyone to do before we do our grounding is think of a task, a big task. Like I said events, but that has thousands of parts. Maybe think of something that has like tens of parts to it. Think of a task, think of a goal, think of something you want to manifest, and think of it as a whole. Visualize it as a whole. And now think of the steps that you would need to take in increments of time, however time works for you. Days, weeks, months, seasons, years, however you need to look at time. Think of what steps you need to take, what details need to be done in this big concept for you to manifest, attract, and achieve what you want to achieve. Think about all of that. And just take a few seconds and think about it. Take deep breaths. And now I want you to hold that in your mind. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with every exhale, you're just going to become more and more relaxed and sinking deeper into your soul. And I want you to visualize and feel roots growing out of the bottoms of your feet into Mother Earth, pushing deeper into the soil. And you're going to continue to breathe. And with every inch that the roots go down, you get more grounded. You're grounded into yourself, your soul, the present moment, and reality. And you're going to feel this energy moving up the roots, up your feet, up your legs, to move up your spine and rest in your heart center. to settle deep into your soul. And you're going to set the intention to be grounded in this exercise, to be aware of what is realistic for you in the present moment and the details that you need to achieve. And you're just going to take a deep breath and let that intention settle into yourself. And then you're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Become aware of the room around you, the seat beneath you. Wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking up your body. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Now I want you to take that same big idea that you were thinking about, that you held in your mind for this exercise and this meditation, and think of all the details and the time, days, weeks, months, seasons, years. What has changed? What timelines have changed? What tasks have changed? What details have been altered now that you are grounded into yourself and understand what is realistic for you in the present moment, not wishful thinking of the future. Oh, when everything falls into place, I'll be able to do it this quickly. No, what can you do now? Knowing that it can alter and evolve as you go if you start from a state of authenticity in the present moment. If you don't start from that state of authenticity, you are just cock blocking your own happiness and success. And why are you here? So be able to hold that and be very patient with yourself and look at that. If you feel comfortable, journal about it. If not, just hold these things in your mind and in your soul and be able to work through them as you go.